Scorpio, to friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you in love. Best message, please, for the beautiful Scorpio. Some fears, some anxieties going on. Your anxiety might be a little high. But it does feel like this is the time that you're kind of contemplating about the situation when it comes to your love life. It does feel like it is moving in the right direction, but it does feel like there could be something kind of hidden within this relationship. It has you kind of, yeah, up in your head. Definitely feeling in your head. Trying to figure out the situation, backsliding relationship. There could be a little bit of a bicker going on between you and your love. Something a little unorthodox going on. Could be feeling like you're going against the grain, they're going against the grain. They could have some kind of misconception going on within this relationship, and it's definitely because of this moon. So it could feel like maybe you feel like your partner is hiding something from you, and you're acting a little foolish about the situation, so it has you up in your mind. So take that how it resonates. Let's see what's going on over here. So yeah, it looks like you're kind of feeling like they're doing some foolish things, but you would like to see it a little more in the light than what they're doing, because it seems like, what are you doing? Because you're kind of keeping me in the dark over here about some of the situations, which is keeping my head. So there is a detour when it comes to this situation. You're not sure how this person is feeling about you right now when it comes to you don't love me. I don't know if it's so much that they don't love you as you're just more like in your mind about the situation, because it just feels like, well, you know, do you love me or do you not? I'm allowing for time and space between the two of us. So it does look like you have kind of separated yourself from this person in its own way, or they have, right, separated themselves from you. And it does, yeah, because I need to reach out. So it does feel like you should be able, you know, that you want to reach out to them, but you're just not sure what's really going on with this, you know, moon. Secrets. Are they hiding secrets from me? Feeling like they are hiding secrets from you. But yet wanting to reach out, but it just feels like, why aren't they texting back? Why aren't they doing, they've got you so in your head over here. Wow, there's a lot of in your head. Your person feels like there is no inner harmony within this situation. They do not feel like you have any inner harmony. They definitely do not have any inner harmony when it comes to this situation. Okay, so there's a lot of insecurities when it comes to this situation. And they're kind of seeing that your insecurities are kind of, you know, taking place as well when it comes to the love relationship. You guys are kind of mirroring each other in some ways. They would like to see a little more balance within this relationship, but their insecurities are keeping them kind of away from you at this time, because of some kind of upheaval that you guys had, some kind of tower moment going on, and this, you know, really made them take the backseat to the relationship. They feel like, you know what, they're very moody about this relationship right now. They do not want to put themselves out there for you, and they're, like I said, seeing you in your inner feelings, and they're in their inner feelings, as we're coming out with the King and Queen of Cups. Wow. So they see you as the Queen of Cups, and they're definitely the King of Cups, and they're definitely not wanting to have a reconciliation at this time. It does look like, though, in the near future, it's almost like, you know what, we're at a standstill from having this reconciliation. I don't want to go there at this time, as I'm overly emotional, and they also see you as overly emotional and also in your head. So where there could be progress, they're saying nope, they're going to play it small for now. They don't want to go toward you at this time because of all the disappointments. They also feel like maybe, you know, they have kind of, you have kind of abandoned them to the situation. What I would like to know, though, you know, is, you know, what is it that's going on within this situation? Why do they feel, or why do you feel, excuse me, Aries, why do you feel that they are hiding a situation? What is it that is going on with this person? What caused this broken communication, this broken love? This house of broken love. If I'm on the situation. Could be that an ex came back from the past over here. And they're single. Yeah, the ex is single. Okay, for some of you and a lot of you, I'm going to tell you right now, your ex came back and they wanted a second chance. Okay, they called, they texted, they something, got the attention. That's, with third party situation with the moon as well. You have the crab and the two dogs, right? So it could be a third party situation, and you could feel like, did they really text them back? Did they really give them attention? Right? Could even be, from a divorce. Doesn't have to be. I definitely feel like it's an ex though. It could definitely be a Libra coming through, but it does, and it does feel like that was the biggest scenario right there. Right there, there it is. Your ex came back. Did you actually? It could even be the kid's mom, the kid's dad with this divorce, however it is, separation, whatever it is. But it does, wow, did cause some stress and anxiety. And it made you feel like they were lying about the situation of whatever is going on within this situation over here when this person came back. Whether you had kids with him or not, doesn't matter. Take it how it resonates. But, are you planning on calling them back? Did you text them back? For them, how do they see that? Yeah, and that's what's really getting in your head over here is, they seem to be lying about the situation, right? Whatever they're saying, it just seems like lies. Getting away with something, lying about the situation. They were being deceptive about the situation. Maybe they were trying to hide the text message, hiding the facts that this person is trying to come back, which got you all in your head. Let's see exactly what was going on with them, though. How did they feel about this? I tell you, the ex came back, so it caused some kind of a disappointment within the situation. But they are saying that they didn't have any motivation to want to contact them or have any passion. That it was uninspired. They weren't even focused on this person at all. But they do know that they have unfinished business with them. I think you know that they have unfinished business with this person, and that's why they feel still feeling emotionally attached to the situation. Not liking the situation, right? They're becoming a distraction within your guys' love life. So, yeah, there's definitely some hidden factors over here. What are the choices that they're doing, right? Why are they so confused, right? Why did they come back and cause my person to go into an emotional distress level? Your person went into, emotional distress, third party situation, 3 of Swords, right? They did not take this gift. They did not take the ace. They feel like it was some kind of missed opportunity. They didn't want to do this. They believe that it was a bad investment to have this person come back into their life. If you're holding back so much from saying anything about this person coming and you're hiding all this stuff, why aren't you bringing it out? That makes people think that you're doing something wrong. What's the point? Well, because I'm going to tell you right now, because they do still have emotional ties to the person. That's the problem. Right? So even though they want to try to disconnect as much as they want, it comes into the distrust area. Now it's coming to the point to where you're hiding it so much it becomes distrust. I do not trust you. They do not trust this person either, but now there's a lot of now there's no trust with anyone now. They distrust the ex. You distrust your person. This whole situation has nothing but distrust. I distrust you, you distrust them, and I distrust you. Right? We'll call your person over here, water sign, right? And this Capricorn comes back, who is the ex. There's no trust with the Capricorn. I don't trust my water sign. The only person here with any trust is you. Plain and simple. There's just a three-way cycle going on. And I know for a fact that I'm going to call it a water sign, knows that there's no trust, that you've lost trust. That's why they're staying away. They know that they need to rebuild trust within this situation because they know that they hid this person from you. They know they hid this Capricorn from you. Mind you, the signs don't have to be that way. I just use them, guys, for so that we don't get confused on who the hell we're talking about, right? It's just easier when you have a lot of people involved in the situation. So Capricorn over here says, yeah, but I know we have unfinished baggage with you, water sign, and I need you over here with me. What? Yeah. Water sign's going, nope, but I can't let my Aries know about this conversation because they're going to freak out. What happens? You find the text message. You find the message. You find it. You heard about it. Somehow, one way, you get a hold of it, and then they try to hide it and don't say nothing about it. Good job. Right? But there is this stubbornness that's going on around you right now as you are in Emperor mode upside down. Well, yeah, you got the Aries all in stubborn mode, because now your intuition is buzzing. Your gut feeling is buzzing all over the place. That they're watching each other, communicating with each other, not really giving up the ghost about each other. So until you can actually, have a heart-to-heart conversation with this person about what's really going on, but it's going to be kind of hard when they've kind of pulled back from the situation. If they're pulled back, they walked away. If they're walking away and they're being silent about the situation, how are you going to have a heart-to-heart conversation? They don't want to talk about it, and it just seems like every time they do, they kind of cut corners. Right? Oh, no, we're detached. No, they don't want anything to do with me. No. It wasn't a happy conversation. No. Really? Huh. Interesting. Because even though they don't want them, they still have this lingering piece that's still holding strong. They still have more than one string in this sweater that's holding tight to this other person. So they can kind of, use all the manipulation that they want, but in the end, guys, your person is lying to themselves more than they're even lying to you. I just wanted to let you know that right now. Because that's really what it is. They're lying to themselves more than they're lying to the Capricorn, lying to you. They're, that's the real case. You sit over here and say, it's unrequited love. I don't have any love for you. Just keep lying and lying. Nothing better in life than lying to yourself. And that is where the big red flags are really coming from. And this is where the deception of themselves is coming from. And they need to release the X from the energy. Okay, so they can free themselves so that they can have real love. Yeah, for some of them it's because they have children with them. And this is where the real separation comes. But it is saying you guys are going through some kind of separation, in its own way, and that you're not really looking to make the effort right now, because why are you going to make the effort when they just keep things secret and hidden from you, right? Okay, so yeah, they've lost the trust. They've lost the trust, but like I said, it's so crazy, guys, because seriously, they need to learn to love themselves first, because in seriousness, they're lying to themselves more than they're lying to anybody in this whole reading. Okay? They need to start loving themselves first, giving themselves the self-respect that they, need. They need to detach from this person. If they really love this person, then they need to go back to this person. Right? Seriously, let's get it right over here. Because lying to yourself is probably the worst scenario. It's worse than lying to anybody. Because it's never going to work for them. They're always going to have some kind of trap that they're putting themselves into, right? They're making their own bear trap for themselves and getting they shot themselves in their own foot. That's exactly the scenario. Okay? Okay, guys, until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.